everybody, it's Andrew Gaffney with Retail Touchpoints. I'm here at the NRF Big Show, and I'm joined now by Phil Kenny and Ron Sellers from EcUtopia. Thanks, guys, for joining me.
Thank you.
Phil, so you and I go back a long time. You've been on sort of both sides of the aisle. You've been a CIO on the retail side and on the solution provider side. What are some of the trends you're seeing now in terms of main priorities for retailers?
It's never been a better time for retailers, really. The technology is catching up with what the capabilities everybody's wanted for many years. Some of the big trends we're seeing is the ability to have a strong and wide assortment that's curated for the localities that they're serving. And also, the other trends that we see a lot are the ability to have multiple distribution points across the world, not just within your network or your warehouses or your stores, but being able to reach outside of your network. Retailers are looking more and more to fulfill their customer demand that way.
Right. And Ron, you're the founder of the company. How do those trends Phil was discussing align with sort of your vision for the company and how you've adapted the solution?
I think we feel that the consumer is driving retail now more than ever. We've all heard omni-channel, we've heard buy online, pick up in store, and a lot of mid to small size retailers, they don't know how to get there. They think it's out of their reach, both technology-wise and dollar-wise. And what EcUtopia is here to do is help that small to mid-sized retailer achieve what the consumer wants every day and help them create a platform that the consumer is happy with.
Okay, great. Phil, talk about some of the conversations you have with your retail customers here in as we head into 2019. What are some of the features, solutions, specific things they're trying to address that they're asking you to work on?
Sure, yeah. What we're working with our retailer customers on is create visibility outside of their network. Right now, most people talk about unified commerce. You have visibility inside your network, inside your walls of your stores, but creating the visibility outside your network, creating the ability to see what's happening with your purchasing, what's happening with your shipments coming in, what's happening with the vendor's inventory so you can use them as a distribution point, a fulfillment point for your customers. So a lot of our focus and a lot of our customers are focused on how do we distribute and fulfill our customer demand more quickly and more easily using all the tools available to us inside and outside of our network.
Great. And Ron, as you again envision the company as you adapt it going forward, what's critical about that from a technology standpoint? Is it being cloud-based, and what are some of the features and functionality you're really trying to enable customers with?
Yeah, I think cloud-based is important. I also think make it easy for the retailer or the manufacturer distributor to be able to adapt the technology. They know where they want to go, but it needs to be easy for them to adapt, both price-wise and technology that they can bring into their system. And that's what we do. We're easy for them to do business with. We make it where they understand how to get to the next level.
Great. And where are you seeing most of your traction in terms of retail customers? Is it in certain verticals or is it across the board?
We're starting to see it across the board. I mean, we've seen it in the small, medium businesses a lot, because a lot of them are local retailers who are trying to focus on how do we work with Amazon or against Amazon, or in that co-opetition space. So we're seeing it across the board. Apparel sees a lot of it. Grocery seeing a lot of it, where now you have a lot of demand in grocery to deliver to a customer. We also see it in the home furnishings and home goods space. So pretty much across the board, these small, medium retailers have a need to compete because Amazon sells everything.
Right. Are there new features that you've added recently, Ron, or functionality that you want to highlight?
Absolutely. We look at from the inception of the purchase order and where that's going around the world and what is associated with the purchase order. So whether that is when the product is ready, whether that's load tendering for the retailer to help them reduce their costs of bringing the products in, all the way into now we offer yard management and dock scheduling with the containers actually coming into the yards of the retailers.
Great. Well, I appreciate. Thank you very much for making time today, guys, and have a great show.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Ron.